Listen closely, because this is going to contradict what you might think is true. Most people think that the longer they visualize or journal, the more likely they are to manifest their desires. But science shows otherwise. It is not about how much time you spend visualizing or journaling. It is about compressing the signal your brain receives to recognize that it is safe and it is real. And you do that in a short amount of time. So what actually blows up your income is not the long visualizations. It is short, powerful bursts of focus combined with immediate release. That's what blows up your income. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. My name is Giselle Baumet. I have a background in applied neuroscience, and I get to work with thousands of women entrepreneurs as I help them to open up to abundance by removing the blocks that prevent it using my neural spiritual method. Tell me if this resonates for you, if this is true for you. Do you remember every minute of last week? Yes or no? Every minute. Or do you remember one or two intense moments, good or bad, from last week? That's because your brain learns through intensity, not through duration. Forcing yourself for long periods of time is going to place your brain in beta state. When it's in beta state, that's that active state where you're decision making, planning, thinking, active. It does not leave space for receiving, creativity, and openness. Now, how does this have to do with manifestation? Your brain is going to encode strong, emotional, believable experiences much faster than long, forced ones. And that's simply because of your amygdala and your hippocampus. And the two parts of your brains, these two parts of your brain, they're responsible for your emotions and your memory. So when they sense a strong emotional signal, they tag it as important and they store it. This is a concept called emotional salience, that an emotional memory can be formed in seconds. You do not need hours for this, seconds. And we need those for neuroplasticity. We need those to change your brain into the brain of the person that is your truest self, the one that you are becoming, the one that lives your manifestation. And what works for that, based on the research, is short, repetitive, emotionally engaged practices. That works faster to change and rewire your brain. So practicing something for a few minutes a day is going to serve you way better than practicing it for hours and hours a day. The reason that I was able to go from lack and scarcity, trying all of the things, I literally could have written a PhD paper on business strategies, okay, and all things manifestation. But when I rewired my brain, which I did as a way to step into my wealth identity, change happened quickly. And I became the woman who receives thousands every single month while feeling at ease and calm, not burned out, not overwhelmed, and actually doing a whole lot less. But what happens is, and I think what a lot of people have been taught, are things that end up being mistakes, and they're becoming really common mistakes. For example, believing that more time equals better results. Forcing yourself to believe even when your body feels tense. Attaching yourself to the vision without letting go, which signals desperation or turning manifestation into work instead of trust. These kind of habits are going to keep you in your current reality. You're literally just going to be looping because your nervous system is going to reject anything else. So compress it. My love, compress it. You will do that simply by regulating first, taking 60 to 90 seconds to take deep, slow breaths in from your nose, slow exhales from your nose to tell your body, I am safe and secure. Then you're going to pick one specific outcome. Now listen closely to this. You need to make it believable. So what do I mean? If right now your business is generating, let's say, $5,000 a month, and I was to ask you, what do you desire at the end of 6 months? If your manifestation desire is, I want to go from $5,000 to making $5 million a month in the next 6 months. All things are possible, but will your subconscious believe that? Will your nervous system receive that? Most likely not. So instead, what if you said to yourself, I'm going to bring into my life $10,000 months. And then when you achieve that, you can say to yourself, I'm going to bring into my life $15,000 months. That will actually move you faster than if you were to force, I'm going from 5,000 to 5 million in the next 6 months. So another example to really make this clear. Instead of saying, I am a billionaire when your business is making $5,000 a month, what if instead you said, I bring in 3 high-paying clients? And try that and see how it feels to your nervous system. So when you choose your statement, you're going to focus on it for 60 to 90 seconds and vividly focus on it. I want you to feel it. Smile when you are focusing on it. Because again, it's easy for your body to receive it when you use a statement that feels believable to you. So smile as if it's already real. And truly, when you feel it vividly, it feels like it's already real. The smile comes easy. Let that emotion rise. I want you to amplify it. Make it even more colorful. Make it even more vivid, more detailed. That's what makes the brain record it. Because remember, we're going for strong, emotionally engaged, and repetitive experiences. Once you do that, you're going to release it. Breathe out. Open your eyes and move on about your day. Trust that the signal has been sent. Do this maybe twice a day. That's all you need. And then be willing to take aligned actions because your brain will lead you to that reality. Every believable imprint that you give your brain creates a new default identity for yourself. From that identity, your behavior starts to change. From that behavior change, your actions start to align. And manifesting that wealth becomes easy. Let's make this experimental. I want you to comment below and let me know what is the outcome statement that you are going to say to yourself. Because you are majestic. You are so much more powerful than you realize. But I cannot wait for you to realize it.